Welcome to my channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Once upon a time in the City of Light in 1925, a daring young man of just 23 named Marcel Rochas flung open the doors of his couture house on Place Beauvau in Paris. The fashion world was stuffy, full of rigid rules and heavy silks, but Marcel brought the fresh breath of youth. He believed elegance should be simple, joyful, and free. "Every current event is an excuse for me to create," he liked to say. He invented the basque waist that hugged a woman's curves like a lover's hand, the mermaid gown that shimmered like scales under moonlight, and those bold square padded shoulders that made every woman look like she could command an army or a ballroom with equal grace. But Marcel's greatest inspiration wasn't on a runway. It was a woman he met by chance on the Paris metro, Hélène. Their eyes locked, and that was it. Love at first sight. She became his muse, his partner, the living embodiment of everything he wanted to celebrate. The emancipated, radiant Parisian woman. He designed for her spirit, clothes that moved with her, that made her feel powerful and desired. And in 1944, amid the echoes of war and the hope of liberation, he created his most personal masterpiece, Femme, your mother's favorite. It was more than a perfume. It was Marcel's grand declaration of love to Hélène. He poured their passion into a bottle shaped like an amphora, inspired by the voluptuous silhouette of none other than Mae West, all curves and confidence. The juice itself was a rich, opulent Kypri, dark plum, peach, and jasmine, blooming over a deep, earthy base of oak moss, patchouli, and vetiver that felt like velvet and mystery wrapped around warm skin. It came in a satin box tied with black chantilly lace, like a secret whispered between lovers. Marcel even threw a grand exhibition in his salons called Les Parfums à travers la mode to launch it, paying tribute to the greats who came before. Femme wasn't just sold, it was presented as art, as romance itself. It captured that perfect balance. Feminine but strong, sensual but refined, the scent of a woman who knows her power and wears it lightly. No wonder it became the house's signature and stayed in your mother's heart all those years. It was created to honor love, to celebrate a woman's essence, and to make every wearer feel like the muse who inspired a legend. The years rolled on. Marcel passed in 1955, but Hélène kept the flame alive with the same elegance and vision. She launched Eau de Rocha in 1970, a crisp, radiant cologne inspired by their sun-drenched life on the French Riviera. Think fresh citrus and herbs dancing like light on the Mediterranean. The house weathered changing times, moving between fashion and fragrance, always staying true to that core of youth, freedom, and Parisian chic. Designers came and went. Olivier Teiskens, Marco Zanini, Alessandro Dell'Acqua, each adding their chapter, dressing stars like Nicole Kidman and Sarah Jessica Parker in those signature dramatic yet wearable silhouettes. Now, as for the most modern men's fragrance you asked about, Rochas Man, launched in 1999 and still going strong. It's the one often positioned as the contemporary masculine offering from the house. Perfumer Maurice Roussel crafted something bold yet inviting, a woody gourmand that broke the rules of traditional men's scents. It opens with a crisp burst of lavender and bergamot, fresh as a morning shave, then dives into something warmer and more surprising. A hot, laced with cappuccino, raspberry, jasmine, and lily of the valley. That coffee note is pure seduction, cozy and addictive, like sharing an espresso in a sunlit Parisian cafe with someone you're falling for. The dry down wraps you in creamy vanilla, sandalwood, amber, and patchouli. Smooth, sensual, and comforting, without ever feeling heavy. It was groundbreaking because it brought indulgence and sweetness into men's perfumery in a way that felt new and joyful. Tender but virile, joyful but profound, seductive but sincere. That's how the house describes the modern man it's made for. The frosted glass bottle with its sleek metal cap looks like contemporary sculpture, something you'd proudly display. It's versatile, wearable for dates, the office, or a quiet evening, and plenty of people find it unisex in the best way, warm, charming, and quietly confident. While the house has other masculine offerings like l'homme rocha and even a revival of the vintage moustache, Rochas man remains the one that truly ushered in the modern era for their men's line. The legacy of the House of Rochas lives on today under creative director Alessandro Vigilante, still weaving that thread of elegance, boldness, and romance that Marcel and Hélène started over a century ago. Every spray of Femme carries a little piece of their love story, and every spritz of Rochas man whispers that same spirit, timeless yet utterly of the moment. And so the story of the House of Rochas continues, one elegant, fragrant chapter at a time. Thank you for watching.